mixing pigments where those fools used to preach their nonsense. But she moved to the throne room once she was ready to start her new painting.
Always exciting when she starts to sculpt or paint.
I can use the elevator to reach Delilah up in the throne room. To restore power to the elevator, I'll have to reach the security room.
That I wonder. Another mystery.
I won't let him escape! I know you're here somewhere.
Let's have a... did I
Combat
really
Protocol 6. Entering combat state. Playback. For combat.
Outsider. What?
Unambiguous enemy. Playback indicates lost enemy.
Cut off your hands then. I'll tear you into... I'll fill my pill. Come back here.
The machine has entered combat. Unauthorized presence. Playback indicates an older male. Now attached. Mechanism detached. Magnetic overload.
Sorry, madam. I was never taught the right and proper ways of the aristocracy.
We don't tolerate your kind here in Dunwall Tower. Only the finest among the gentlefolk dine at this banquet table. And sit up straight.
Yes, ma'am.
You two street tramps wouldn't know proper etiquette if it bit you in the ass.
Such vulgar language. I'm shocked.
Yes. If I faint, one of you could be kind and catch me before I bang my head on the polished boards of this well-crafted floor.
Anna, what is etiquette really? Another form of control. Just a choke chain around our pretty necks.
Still idling. Take this
No,
up
there's
to
where your
back
ignorance
charge
shows.
coil. The machine should begin scouting the vicinity.
Hello.
What? You should have stayed in your boring little... Or Delilah!
When this plays, search is underway.
Step outside and back!
Rear enemy, if this plays. Combat protocols.
You don't deserve the gift of magic.
Triggering electrostatic discharge. Stand clear.
Where did you steal this?
Switching to alternative tactical mode. Play back for execution of foe.
The High Overseer.
You don't. So you're interested. Cut off your hand, then.
The High Overseer.
So here we are, where my dear, lying half-sister Jessamine and I played as children. Where she first opened her bedchambers to you, then gave birth to your daughter. Where you let Dowd murder sweet Jessamine. The place that ruined both our lives.
You have a twisted view of the world, and I have no idea whether you're telling the truth or not. But it doesn't matter.
Okay, the machine has detected something. Return to idle.
Miserable oaf like you into this world.
Sorry, madam. I was never taught the right and proper ways of the aristocracy.
We don't tolerate your kind. Find here in Gunwell Tower. Only the finest among the gentlemen.
Why is there a tree in the middle of the chapel? Delilah's new painting sounds dangerous, but I might be able to sabotage it.
It worked. I painted the chapel, but added a tree to the painting. After arranging the runes across the chair, both pure...
With more corrupt runes, maybe I could turn Delilah's painting against her.
With the one made of stone. With more runes, I should be able to do the same to all the Empire. This will be my greatest undertaking. Transposing my painting. The world as it should be. With this wretched dung heap we're all born into. At last, all will be made proper and good.
The machine sees someone behind it. Combat catastrophic. The machine has entered combat. Enemy evade. At this point, the clockwork is scouting.
I swear!
The sound they make hitting bottom. So delicate, so fine.
The old woman we pushed off the roof cared more about these dishes than she did her own rotten bones. She begged us not to break anything else.
Oh, please, not that one. It's over 100 years old.
No, no, that belonged to Emperor...
We are part of a very small group. Almost the last of Jessamine's circle. And we've both been marked by the black-eyed bastard. What do you think? Do you ever get cold at night, Lord Protector?
I know what it means to give up all hope of gaining justice cleanly. You pass a point, and then you take what you need. But you shouldn't have taken from me, Delilah.
Playback indicates some detection without certainty. Something tripped the detection rig unduly. The machine has lost its quarry. This indicates the search protocol is underway.
Let's have a look around.
Be thorough, my sisters! We need to protect our mistress from this threat.
Continue search.
Ready your thorns, ladies! Be on your guard, sisters! Look everywhere!
Like that. Better have a look.
just when I thought I might relax a little. Isn't that always the way?
Extending exploration of
Something's going on, that's for sure. Better keep my eyes...
enemy evasion successful.
Is someone there?
Won't let him escape!
elevator to the throne room.
On the air, sister. Could this be our mistress, awakening the tower machinery? The belly rumble of machines digesting oils from the great leviathans of the deep.
We should see who tampers with the dead metal things.
Your brains. Learn this trick for myself. I saw you. No use hiding. I'll find you, you know.
Playing hide and seek. Though you're back, I'll find you. Feel my
Is it you again? Show yourself! Let's make him cry!
me back and die at my hands.
Always the one who has to gather moss under a full moon. Seems like whenever it involves missing sleep, they always send me.
There you are.
What has Delilah done to the throne? If I change the number of corrupt rooms,
Bye, Corvo.
what has Delilah done to the throne?
This moment here in my tower. So now I will complete my great painting. I will make the world.
My daughter.
And there's no place in it for you. Long live Delilah Caldwin, first of her reign. You come back to me in my moment of glory! Spirit. Follow me, dear Corvo, and see how I will reshape all things.
replace all the world with this.
Couldn't even protect himself.
So she'd replace all the world with this. So she'd replace all the world with this.
So gullible, old man. So even protect himself. Couldn't even protect himself. So gullible, man. My people love their enemies. Take from me. In return, I take back. Change, Corvo. Always running. Last Empress you lost. Goodbye, Corvo. So... So gullible, man.
My people love their empress. In return, I take back. Yield my teeth! My name formed on their tongues, passing across their lips. Moment of glory!
If I put Delilah on the throne, the painting should trap her in her own fantasy world. Wanted a world of your own, Delilah, so have it.
At last, what I've always deserved. My justice. Now, what's always been marred and distorted will be perfect. I've waited so long. Sing my songs and lick my flesh. Worship me!
Emily.
Father, what happened?
Take it easy. I'll explain everything.
And so the time of crisis in Karnaca came to an end, with the city's wisest citizens unscathed. Led by its new council, the southern capital was pulled back from the brink of anarchy and Serkonos began to thrive. In Dunwall, without ever realizing it, Delilah passed into an imagined world where her father's promises were fulfilled and her subjects would love her forever, as she sailed the ocean with a great fleet and trekked across the Pendician wastes. While in the true capital, Emily the Just, Emily the Clever, ruled for decades over a prosperous, mended empire with Corvo Attano by her side. In his day, Anton Sokolov fired the engines of industry, hurtling the empire into a more sophisticated age. He dallied with nobles, wayward artists, and great inventors alike, drinking in all that life could offer. Leaving Dunwall for the last time, he headed to the cold north, contented at last, on a final voyage to take him home. There are things that never change, no matter how hard you try. Questions you must answer. As Megan Foster faded from the world, Billy Lurk stepped from her shadow, setting out to discover her truest self, and seeking the closest thing she'd ever known to family.
On the sands of sweet Serkonos did we bathe in the sun, sharing grapes from Culero when you were the only one.
On the streets of Karnaca, I met you long ago, when the city was so peaceful and the bay seemed to glow.
We danced and sang until the early ships sailed, and when morning bells rang, only then we exhaled. Now the sands of Serkonos, they're burning in the sun. We cower in the alleys of streets where we did stroll, while the Duke claims our riches and his firing squads patrol. We run and hide until the evening ships sail. When the night is black, only then we exhale. So meet me in the shadows, bring your sweetest grapes. We'll slip on to a whaler, and maybe we'll escape.
After sparrows 3 times call, after gold dust 3 times fall. Come, maiden, mistress, mouse and hen, come fish
I remember training with my father in the years after the rat plague. Someday, he said, our enemies will come for you. The sounds and smells of Dunwall never change much. This is my city. What training regimen does Father have in store for me today?
All right, Majesty. Let's see what you can do.
I've got a slime. All right, good.
Hard to sprint, vault the obstacle, then slide under.
Easy as cake. What's next? No way except to climb. If only I could spend every day running and jumping. Now to test my agility.
Come to me. You've learned well. Let's see how quiet you are, young lady.
Father's always on about the value of quiet feet.
Not sneaky enough for me.
Oops. Got spotted.
If you're quick enough with a chokehold, that's one more... That's my girl. Let's see how quiet you are, young lady.
Didn't see anything at all.
Don't make any sound.
Why fight when you can slip past?
Remember, a pistol will wake up everyone in the building. Your crossbow is quiet. Perfect shot. Time for some more weapons and combat training. Let's beat each other up, shall we? Yes. Come on. You hit hard. That's my daughter. When someone swings a sword at you, block. Good. Block with your blade. Well done. If you time your block right, you'll throw an enemy off balance. You're quick. Smart move. That'd stop even the most black-hearted killer. You can choke an enemy out, even in combat. While they're off balance, deliver a fatal blow. When an enemy is off balance, you can land a lethal counterattack. Feel better knowing you can take care of yourself. When trouble does finally come, you're ready to fight.
Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? 15 years ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart. In the aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, Corvo Attano, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces. All these years later, am I the ruler my mother wanted me to be? Now, we face a new crisis. A monster the papers are calling the Crown Killer has been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible. I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
Watch your step, Majesty.
I'm not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There. You're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily.
You look tired, Father.
Every year, I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No. Someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
Your Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsey says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos!
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsey? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Atano, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin, your rightful Empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
My dearest niece, hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Euhorn Jacob Caldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little Sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Caldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
Royal Protector, how naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you, but that's over. Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Caldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
What?
Sword can't still my heart. You in cold marble.
No!
Sweet girl, over time you'll come to love me. Perhaps someday you'll see me as the mother you lost. But until then, you'll be kept out of trouble.
I'll lock Lady Emily in her chambers, then I'll bring her to Coldwood Prison until her trial. My father lost it all when I was a boy, so now I wear this uniform, and I send 20-year-olds out to patrol the rose gardens instead of drinking with the men from the shooting club.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lady Emily, what happened?
That'll be all, Captain Mayhew.
No!
So that's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half? There's a legend in the Tower Guard about the Empress's last resort, a safe room inside her chambers holding enough gold to buy a good-sized island. They say that this ring is one of the only 2 keys to exist.
What happened? Alexei. The throne room. Father! Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here.